Hey guys, it's Fat and Happy Kid here. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I've last posted, but my car's been running pretty good up until today. Hence the reason I'm recording another video. So without further ado, yeah, welcome to my channel and let's get down to the video. In this video I'm going to show what this error means when you try to start your Fiat 500. Yeah, so without further ado, here we go. And by the way, like my hat? Love it, it's awesome. Anyway, let's do this. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into the faults. So when I turn this on, there are going to be three things that it's going to light up and stay on that shouldn't. So don't worry about the flashing, it's just my camera. It's just the lens is a bit sensitive. So I've got the check engine light and the caution thing. And now we go in the middle, it's got electronic stability program, C handbook, and hill holder unavailable. So these two will come up because there's this little switch. When you push the brake, it will tell you, it will turn on the electronics for like your brake lights to come on, and it'll tell the ECU that you're braking, all that kind of stuff. Your brakes haven't failed, it's just the electrical part that's not signaling to the ECU to do all this stuff. So when you replace it, which is a little switch under the passenger side, so there's like a rod and all that switch is a switch. So your finger be by the brake pedal down here, but no, it's actually, put the stuff out the way. As you can see, where is it? Trying to get up under there. I'll just put my foot on the brake and we might see it. So I've just switched over to the passenger side now so we can get a better look. I was kind of like leaning over everything from the driver's side, but it was just making it impossible with the camera in my hand and everything like that. So as you can see, like if you come in, that's the new part there. So if you come in, like you got your seats and stuff, it's pretty easy. You don't have to pull anything out, like all the dash is intact. Like I haven't pulled anything out just to make the video quicker or anything. Everything's intact, it's all screwed in. Literally this part is under the dash, just like that. And this is it. This is the button that when you push on your brakes or turn on your lights or tell the ECU that you're braking, everything like that. Because this is shorting out and it's part of the electronic, that's why we're getting those messages, because there's a fault in here somewhere, it's broken or whatever, and it's sending a signal saying it's not working, and it's sending the signal telling you to check everything. So I've got a spare part, you know, looks exactly the same. Here it is in focus. As you can see, this is the button, and this is where your loom will plug into it. Get in focus, pretty easy, just a prong thing. There we go, tilt it, there we go. And hopefully when we replace this, we'll turn on the car and those faults should be gone, because this is a brand new part. It cost me like 50 New Zealand dollars from a local Fiat dealer, which is, I don't know, pretty, I guess, reasonable considering this is a foreign car in New Zealand. So normally the parts are really expensive, but they're always plasticky and always break, so you know, they make a killing by selling these parts. But anyway, that's me talking too much. I will show you guys how to take this part out, and yeah, we'll go back to the ignition and turn everything on. Hopefully that solves the problem. There may be a reset that needs to be done on the ECU, but it shouldn't do. That's normally just taking off the battery terminals. But before we actually undo everything, for safety and for no short circuiting or something, you want to disconnect your battery anyway. And it's super easy to do if you just follow me around. Super easy to do. Fiat have made it super easy. So normally you've got like 10mm bolts that hold them on, hold the electrics onto the terminals of the battery. For the Fiat, it's got the positive is bolted on, but the negative isn't. The negative is basically just a clamp switch kind of deal. So all you got to do is push this back towards the engine, give this a little bit of a wiggle, and that's off. So that's what I recommend you do first before you even try and touch that switch, just because it's all electrical. You want to be safe, you don't want to short circuit. Because that's pulled off, there's no going to be power going or anything, it's disconnected from the battery. So that's what I'd say do first. It should give time to reset your ECU too, because there's no power going to it, so that kills two birds with one stone. Alright, now so we'll take this part out, I'll show you how it comes out. It's super easy fix, and yeah, hopefully the fault error disappears and we're ready to go again. Okay, so once you've disconnected the battery, you'll come back over to where the switch is underneath the passenger's footwell. Literally, all you gotta do is turn it towards you and pull it straight out towards the steering. And it comes out like this. And then you want to, don't pull it too much towards you yet, because you want to disconnect the wires. So all you gotta do is put your fingernail under this little tab. This little tab here. Flick it up. Maybe your thumb because it's stronger. Flick it up and then that'll come out. And that just disconnects it from the wiring loom. So yeah, that's pretty much the old part. So this is the new part. And it's pretty much just reverse of what you just did. I always take the old part way out the way just in case I drop it, so you don't want to get confused. Put everything out the way. Literally, I would plug it in first. So just make sure you can always tell where to plug it in because it's got a little hook for this tab here. So just hooked facing forwards. Click it in till it clicks. Bring it through the little hole. Feel it until it goes in a bit. So there we go, it went in. And then just turn it towards the engine. And it will be a little bit more tighter because this is a new one. So just turn it until it clicks into place, and that's pretty much it. And that's how you replace this part. Okay, so come back round to the battery, hook it back on, reverse to what you did, push the clip towards the fender or the guard till it clicks on, just pop the cap back on. If you feel safer, you can undo this one as well. It's just a 10mm bolt and you can pull them both off, but you only need to do one. But if you feel safer, you can do that. And then let's come on and see if the fault has gone away. My creepy little smile then. I have to take my head off because I'm too tall for this car. Oh, okay, we go. Release the steering lock. Alright. Okay, so we've got the doors open, so we'll just ignore the door signals, but we'll turn the car on. And as you can see, all the faults are gone. And it's just got handbrake and door ones, but we know that when we take off the handbrake and shut the doors, they will go away. All the messages are gone, so that means it's working. Okay, so that's how you replace the brake switch and get rid of those two faults. Make sure before you drive to put the bonnet back down, shut all the doors, and yeah, thank you for watching. Bye for now. Hey guys, so just a bonus video. You probably realised by now, hold up, he's made me disconnect my battery and now all my clock and everything's unset. It's gone back to 000 and the date's gone back to whatever date the car was made in. I've already kind of set mine, but I just want to do it for a video just to show you guys how to do it. So basically you've got the menu buttons here. You're going to push menu, you're going to push plus, it's going to go into all the subheadings. You just keep flicking through, as you can see, daylights, passenger, service, button volume, all that kind of stuff. You keep flicking through till you see, here we go, set date. You push menu to click onto the subheading. Then it will come into blinking lights. So that's your year. You can just push plus and minus, see plus 2023. I've already kind of set it, so I'll just go back to 2022. Once you're happy with that, you push menu. It's going to go into month, which is February for me. and then you push menu again. It's gone on to the date, which is the 16th right now. So that's, if you're happy with that, you push menu one more time, and that's date set. Then you come to the plus, I'll go set time, push menu again. Then it's got the hours blinking. So if your time's set in 24 hours, which mine is, it's currently 7 o'clock. So that is 19 in 24 hours. So I'm going to go up to 19. I kept it low just so you can see it going through. So 17, 18, 19. It's about 7:30, so you just flick menu, goes on to minutes, up and down, as you can see. Once you're happy with that, push menu again, and that's your time set. Once it says set time, then you push plus. It'll go through all the subheadings, and then you get to where it says exit menu, because you want to get out of this. Once you're on exit menu, push menu, and that's it, all set. Thank you again for watching my video. Hopefully this little bonus video helps with any questions about how to set all your clock and time, just a little extra additive. As I said before, and I'll say again, bye for now.